Hello, YouTube fans, in a game. And I wasn't going to do this, but I thought, fuck it. We may have seen it already on the news. Donald Trump and a person called Keir Starmer. And I say that because remember a few weeks ago, I called it a little boy doing a man's job. And you know what? I stuck by them words. And I thought that Keir Starmer is not the man for us. And you know what? I'm going to stick to them words today. He's still not the man for us. Because, as we know, he was in America talking to Donald Trump. You can see Donald Trump doesn't like him. You can see that Donald Trump thinks the same as everybody else with this fucking puppet, this moron. And I already said straight away that Keir Starmer may be a Prime Minister, but he's not my Prime Minister. Definitely not. Definitely not. And what happened was, it was time to talk. And Donald Trump hit a few things. People always say, oh, Donald Trump says, Donald Trump that, Donald Trump says. Some people hate him, some people love him, some people hate him. But everything he said, you know what, he was right. He was right. And sometimes on my channel, I try to keep it safe. Because I know now there's a new law that's going to come out. That if you say anything out of 8 time, I could get arrested. I could get a fine. I could even go to prison. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about anyone. Anyone who has a YouTube platform could get in serious shit if it sounds like you're a racist. Well, for one, I work in a shop. And I work with people of different backgrounds, nativities, different race. So I'm not a racist. And I'll say that on my channel here and now. I'm not a racist. Right? I don't care about the colour of someone's skin. I don't care if the person's a woman. I don't care if the person's a fucking alien from Mars. I don't give a fuck. Right? Race has nothing to do with it. So I don't want to get the Bobby knocking on my door. I'll say it to every fucking law enforcer who thinks this stupid mentality, fake man's law. I'm not a racist. Sorted. I'm trying to get that out of the way. So, but what Donald Trump said made sense. Now, we all know at the moment we're having problems with migrants. It's not a race thing, it's an honest thing. That a lot of these people of a different nationality who are coming in our country, in our borders. Don't forget, I'm on about the ones what sneak in the borders, what break the law. Don't do it the legal way. That's not racist, innit? I'm just saying that's what's going on. It's not a racist thing. And the fact that Keir Starmer is barely doing anything. It's under the pillar. There's still not a law on that there, Mr. Priestman. Say that. Cover me back. And the fact that Keir Starmer isn't doing bugger all. And the fact that Keir Starmer has done away with this. What I'm doing now, freedom of speech. It's what makes us constitutional right. It's what makes us interesting people. It's called a pillarlun. Not a race thing, I keep saying that. It's called a fucking a pillarlun. What makes the world interesting. Right, moving back from that to cover my back. So, Keir Starmer lied. Maybe I could get arrested. You know, this is Sandor. But he did. He lied. He lied to Donald Trump, but he didn't buy it because Donald Trump, just like me, isn't a stupid man. Like me, he's an intelligent man. So, at the end of the day, he lied, saying, oh, no, we've always had freedom of speech. It's not that bad. We're dealing with the asylum seekers and the boats getting tossed. We're dealing with it in good ways. You know who did it better? And people say, oh, you're just up his man's arse now, aren't you? I'm being honest. You know who did that better? When Keir Starmer was with this fence man doing a deal to get 17 in and 1 out, which was just pointless. And I don't see it ever happening. And I already did an ad on that. Remember when I used to calculator, saying how worse that would be, which I did at a point there. When he was doing all that and doing his fancy talk, because don't forget, Keir Starmer, at the end of the day, he's an overpaid salesman. In all fairness, he's an overpaid fucking salesman. So, you know who did that better? And I might say, oh, him again. I will say him again. Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer was on a dinghy and he was seeing them coming in off the borders where Keir Starmer was just fucking talking out of his, well, doing what he does best. Talking like a Dalek and talking out of his ass. He was talking out of his fucking rear end. So Donald Trump testing him, telling him it would be bad for people of a different race to come in this border. And they're opening a racist card. Ones who are breaking the law. Lawman. So I don't get arrested. It's not 8 time. I'm not beating 8 here. I'm not saying break the law, people. I'm just making an appeal of what's going on. Hey, the news does it. Tell you what, then, peace people, the law people of the land, arrest the news people, because they're only doing the same as what I'm doing now. Right. So he was on about it was a bad thing to let people unlegally get across the borders, because these people, not saying no, before I get the race card, but some of these people think it's okay to rape women. So I don't think it's what's going on. They think it's okay to fucking support war. And you don't know who's coming across our borders. You don't know whether they've been done for child molesting, whether they're done for rape, and as I'm saying that word, and other times of other nasty nature. You do not know what they have done. And Donald Trump said that. So I'll tell you what, he a lawman of the land. Come and arrest Donald Trump. Come and arrest the American Pentagon, because what he said was spot on. What he said was total and utterly spot on, that it is a bad, and that in his country he doesn't even allow any of them to come in. Doesn't. And you know it's something? Not a lot of bad things happening in America. I'm not going to talk bullshit because America does have violence as well, believe me on that. But not a lot of nastiness that has ever happened. You know why? You know why? Because he doesn't let them get across the borders. Maybe Keir Starmer needs to listen to this man, which I doubt he will, because he's a prick. And other countries have not done it as well. You know what? The time rate, the rape rate, and other rates has not been that bad. You know why? You know why? Because they protect the borders. Hey, King Charles, nothing we don't have. They fucking protect it because they respect their own fucking country. Moving on. Time, Peter. Time thoughts. Time thoughts. And here's another good one. I love what Donald Trump said to this fucking puppet of a man. By the way, Donald Trump is more of a man than Keir Starmer will ever fucking be. He said about London's mayor. Now I can tell you straight away, Sitam, okay, his name, Mike, I'm shipping names, Sitam. Our London mayor, even though I don't live in fucking London, but I can vouch this, is the worstest mayor ever. Ever. He is a fucking, nobody likes Keir Starmer. They think Keir Starmer, just like me, is a prick, which I tell lots of people will. He actually said, and even I laughed at this, I loved it, I fucking loved it. He said that Keir Starmer, he is shit. I'm going to say, he said the mayor is doing an awful job. He's doing a rubbish job. He said it in different ways, and he actually said he's an honourable person. You know what, Donald Trump? If you're watching this, because I think you've got intelligence, and like the idiot we've got is a liar, pants on fire. You couldn't hit it any better, pal. Couldn't hit it any better. Just this time said, he's a friend of mine. Not a good idea saying that, because nobody even likes the mayor. He said it beautiful. He said it the best ever, Donald Trump. And I salute Donald Trump. When people love him or hate him, this is a man who respects his own homeland. It's not a race thing. He's an honourable, proud man. Keir Starmer, before you get me arrested, before I get blocked for saying this, before I get removed from my channel, before I go to prison, Donald Trump is more of a man than you will ever fucking be. And as for the mayor of London, do the world a favour. Fucking resign. The fact that this dickhead's got a knighthood says it all. Says it all. It tells you that to give anybody a fucking knighthood these days, because he doesn't deserve fucking anything. The mayor of London does not deserve a fucking anything. And I mean anything. He needs to respect his own country. He needs to respect London. He needs to respect the people who are the taxpayers, who put the money in his fucking pocket. That's what he needs to do. You know what else he needs to do? He needs to do his fucking job proper. Because he doesn't respect London. He doesn't respect the people. And everything Donald Trump said is fucking spot on. And that's all I'm going to say on that one. But but be City Titan, I can pronounce his fucking name right. He is a moron. He is a moron. And Keir Starmer's a British Turk effort. Go and arrest me, please. Come on. Because I ain't scared of this new fake man's law, which is used from the priests. Because there's no hate there. Not once have I said, break the law. I'm just having an opinion. It's come to something when we got to put a boring wall on this fucking country, like we're in Mother fucking Russia. Remember that? Keir Starmer, hurry up, get another election, do the world a favour, and see you later. Donald Trump, he's more of a man than you will ever be, Keir Starmer. He's more of a man, because unlike you, he knows how to play the man's game.